This is the 14th Annual Raiders Choice Awards, presented by Ascend Federal Credit Union. Now, here are your hosts, voice of the Blue Raiders, Chip Walters, and SGA President, Makai Mosby.
Good evening, everybody, and hello to all the Blue Raiders here tonight. My name's Chip Walters from the Blue Raider Network, and welcome to the 14th Annual Raiders Choice Awards. That's right, tonight's all about celebrating our student athletes, the true blue stars who make MTSU shine. Tonight, we're gathering here once again as one true blue family to recognize the remarkable achievements of some truly remarkable people. Their journeys are filled with hard work, perseverance, and a deep commitment to making a difference. You'll see and hear their stories as we move through tonight's show. Our job is to keep things moving, and I have some very good help this year from a very familiar face. So please welcome two-time Student Body President Makai Mosby.
Thanks, Chip. So before we get to the awards, let's welcome some very special people with us tonight, starting with our university leadership. Can we clap it up for them? Tonight, we have with us, all the way from Dubai in the Middle East, President and First Lady Sydney McPhee and First Lady Elizabeth McPhee. They are with us tonight. We also have our University Provost, Dr. Mark Burns, who is with us. We have Miss Yvette Clark, our Vice President for Information Technology and Chief Information Officer. She's in the back. Mr. Joe Bales, our Vice President for Advancement, is with us. We have Mr. Alan Thomas, our Vice President for Business and Finance. Mr. Andrew Ottman, our Vice President for Marketing and Communications. Please also join me in welcoming the Chairman of our Board of Trustees, Chairman Steve Smith, who is with us tonight as well. We have many more from our academic community and our university staff members with us tonight. Would you all please stand to be recognized at this time? The Blue Raider Athletic Department is led by Director of Athletics Chris Massaro and includes a dedicated group of coaches and staff members. Would you all please stand and let's give them a round of applause. And many of you have family members here with us tonight. Their support is with you 24/7, 365. I would like to ask any family members to stand for all they do. Let's give them a round of applause as well. Please post all of your pictures and your videos on social media tonight. And don't forget to use the hashtag RCA2025. Now, let's get this party started. But remember, some of you might be making victory speeches on the stage later on, so prepare your speeches now. Please, prepare your speeches now, and we'll be back. Back to you, Chip.
All right, thanks a lot, Makai. It's time for our very first award of the night, and the first of 3 awards that were chosen by fan voting. The Play of the Year is presented by David Sells of Tennessee Event Specialist and the Vice President of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, Megan Carroll of Blue Raiders Soccer.
Thanks, Chip. We have a lot of very talented athletes here, so seeing incredible plays is really no big surprise on campus. There is no shortage of great plays for the fans to consider for the Play of the Year for this year. And the nominees are?
Play of the Year. Omari Kelly's punt return for a touchdown. With MTSU clinging to a 7-2 lead against Kennesaw State, Kelly ran up on a punt and scampered 61 yards for a touchdown to seal the win. Kelly's 61-yard return went down as the longest of the season in the conference and earned him CUSA Special Teams Player of the Week honors. Hannah Murphy's first career goal in a win over Louisiana Tech. In the final home game of the 2024 season, Hannah Murphy found space outside the 18-yard box, hitting a pass from Faith Ajay first time, rifling a shot into the top right corner, passing the diving Louisiana Tech keeper for Murphy's first career goal at MTSU. Eston Snyder and Drew Horn, a diving catch to seal a no-hitter versus Oakland. With 2 outs in the 9th inning against Oakland, Drew Horn turned to his team captain in center field to seal the deal. Eston Snyder got a perfect jump on a softly hit ball to shallow center and made a spectacular diving catch to end the game, securing the 5th no-hitter in MTSU history. Tori Alston, poster dunk at Jacksonville State. At conference-leading Jack State, Tori Alston maintained control of a pass from Issam Mostafa and baptized 7-footer Yaroslav Niago with a Sports Center-worthy dunk, getting major airtime before posterizing Niago. Alessia Truden, tweener against Austin Peay. In a match against Austin Peay, Truden pulled off one of the more impressive saves one can do in tennis, recovering from a shot over her head to run back to the baseline and pull off a tweener, a shot between her legs, to secure the point against her opponent. Trey McCutcheon, diving save at Virginia. Midway through a long rally against ACC foe Virginia, McCutcheon pulled off an impressive diving save in the backcourt, hitting the ball over the net and keeping the point alive for the Blue Raiders, who went on to win the point after a Cavalier attack error. Ava Tepe, walk-off homer versus Sam Houston. In a Conference USA game versus Sam Houston, the Blue Raiders trailed 3-0 entering the bottom of the 7th. After a few teammates strung together a few hits, Tepe came up to bat with 2 runners on base, down 3-2. Down to her final strike, Tepe then smashed a no-doubt home run over the right field fence to seal the win against the Bearcats. Lexi Medlock, diving catch to secure the win over number 24 Liberty. With 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th, number 24 Liberty's batter hit a short fly ball to right center field that looked like it was going to drop for a base hit. But center fielder Lexi Medlock pulled off an amazing diving catch to end the game and hand the ranked Flames their first Conference USA loss of the season. Marcus Vargin hole-in-one at the Schenkel Invitational. In round 2 of the Schenkel Invitational at Forest Heights Country Club, the redshirt junior aced the par 3 6th hole, 130 yards. It was the Estonian's first career ace for the Blue Raiders. Alan Kiplagat, 3,000-meter program record at the PNC Lenny Lyles Invitational. At the PNC Lenny Lyles Invitational in Louisville, Kentucky, Kiplagat broke the program record in the men's 3,000-meter race that had been standing since 2018. Kiplagat ran for a time of 7:56.6 to earn first place in the race and set the program record by over 2 seconds. Jalen Gregory, record-breaking three-pointer versus Louisiana Tech. Facing Louisiana Tech in conference play, Gregory broke the all-time MTSU three-pointer record with her 301st career make. Coming on a wide-open shot in the far right corner against the Bulldog zone, Gregory passed her former teammate and current coach, Courtney Whitson, to earn the record. Play of the Year.
As voted on by the Blue Raider Nation, the Raiders' Choice Award for Player of the Year goes to Eston Snyder and Drew Horn.
Make the presentation of the Female Newcomer of the Year Award. Please welcome Jonathan McGuire of the Raiders Rising Collective, Deputy Athletic Director Lee DeLeon, and Kenny McKinley of Blue Raider Baseball.
My name is Jonathan McGuire. I'm the CEO of McGuire Management Group, your local McDonald's franchisee, as well as the one of the founding board members of the Raiders Rising Collective. We're so excited to be presenting this award today because as an NIL collective, Raiders Rising is here to support all of our student athletes here at MTSU, whether you're a veteran or a newcomer.
Sorry, I'm going off the script. The Newcomer of the Year Awards are special because it's the first year that these nominees have worn the Blue Raider uniform here at MTSU. First year can be challenging, whether it's transferring in from somewhere else or being their first year at college. Several Blue Raiders have made an immediate impact in their first year at MTSU. Here are the nominees for Female Newcomer of the Year.
Female Newcomer of the Year. Odelia Jepchumba, cross country. In her first season of cross country, Odelia Jepchumba finished in first place at the Conference USA Championship and went on to win Conference USA Athlete of the Year and Conference USA Freshman of the Year honors. She was also awarded Conference USA Athlete of the Week and Conference USA Freshman of the Week 3 times during the regular season. Emma Brown, soccer. After transferring from Nova Southeastern, Brown appeared and started in all 19 matches for the Blue Raiders in 2024, playing a critical role at center back for MTSU. She recorded 1 goal and 3 assists this season on just 7 shots and 3 shots on goal. Brown also played a team-high 1,725 total minutes for the season, playing the full 90 minutes in all but 1 game. Zen Liam, women's tennis. Liam, a transfer from Southern Miss, has come to MTSU and has helped lift the Blue Raiders to multiple wins on the court. Playing in 21 of the team's 23 matches thus far, Liam has shined late in the season with a 7-2 record on court 6. Liam has 3 clinches to her name, helping the Blue Raiders close out several close matches in Conference USA play. Jenna Want, softball. Freshman Jenna Want has broken onto the scene for MTSU softball, leading the team in a plethora of stats. Want has won 2 CUSA Freshman of the Weeks and leads the team in average, on-base percentage, runs scored, doubles, RBI, and walks. The Ontario, Canada native tied the program record for RBI in a single game with 6 in an upset win at number 24 Liberty. Kiara Booth, volleyball. In her first year as a Blue Raider, Kiara Booth was named to the Conference USA Second Team All-Conference and Conference USA All-Academic Team, finishing in the top 10 in Conference USA in total kills and hitting percentage. Booth recorded 15 or more kills 4 times and double-digit kills 18 times and tallied 5 or more blocks 8 times in 2024. Female Newcomer of the Year.
I'm pleased to announce that the RCA for Female Newcomer of the Year goes to 2 winners. So for the first winner, we got Odelia Jepchumba.
Hi everyone. I don't have much to say. I just really appreciate it. Thank you.
And For the second winner, John Award.
I just wanted to thank my coaches and my teammates, and most importantly, my family. Thank you.
Please welcome Beverly Kill, Dean of College of Media Entertainment and the Social Engagement Chair of Student Athlete Advisory Committee, Jalen Gregory of Lady Raider Basketball.
Just like our female winner, the Male Newcomer of the Year award is presented to one male student athlete who has made a major contribution to their sport and team during their first year of competition at MTSU. Here are the nominees for Male Newcomer of the Year.
Male Newcomer of the Year, Alan Kiplagat, cross country. In his debut season of cross country with the Blue Raiders, Alan Kiplagat achieved the best finish in MTSU history at the NCAA National Championship, placing 19th as the first freshman finisher, earning him All-American honors. Kiplagat also claimed the Conference USA Individual Championship with a commanding 25-second victory, earning him honors as Conference USA Athlete of the Year and Freshman of the Year. Jakael Middlebrook, football. A CUSA All-Freshman member, Middlebrook showcased his versatility in 2024 by ranking second on the team in rushing with 273 yards and 2 scores, while leading the team with 4.6 yards a carry. Middlebrook also hauled in 22 receptions for 163 yards and a touchdown. Kasper Szymkowiak, men's tennis. Arriving in the spring semester, Kasper Szymkowiak set the Blue Raider record for the best start to a career in singles, going 11-0 to start the spring season. He earned one CUSA Athlete of the Week honor and has worked his way up the lineup card, starting on court 6 before playing on court 1 at the end of the spring season. Tyler Minnick, baseball. New MTSU backstop Tyler Minnick wasted no time, becoming one of the most influential voices in the Blue Raiders locker room. The 6'5" catcher from Smyrna, Georgia, was quickly voted team captain, and he shined in his first season in blue with a .304 batting average, 8 doubles, and 5 home runs early in CUSA play. McDonald Songok, track and field. Joining the team in the middle of the indoor track and field season, Songok quickly made his mark for the Blue Raiders. At the Conference USA Indoor Track and Field Championships, Songok took home the gold medal in the men's 800-meter race and helped the men's DMR team break a program record and take home the silver in the event. Isam Mustafa, men's basketball. After transferring from TCU, Isam Mustafa made the most of it, earning Conference USA Newcomer of the Year with a stellar season. He led the conference in rebounds and double-doubles, finishing the season with 14 double-doubles. He was the second in the conference and first on the team in field goal percentage at 60.6%, coming in 9th in program history for the best mark in a single season. Male Newcomer of the Year.
And the Raiders' Choice Award for Male Newcomer of the Year goes to Alan Kiplagat.
I don't have much to say, but I want to thank my coach and teammates. Thank you.
Alan talks as fast as he runs. The most important job of a student athlete is to be a student, and the landscape of college athletics has never made it more challenging. With that in mind, let's recognize those who have achieved a 3.0 and above in the spring and fall semesters of 2024. How about that? You deserve to get a little rowdy on that, right? A lot of names. Please welcome our next presenters, Dr. Peter Grandjean, the Dean of the College of Behavioral and Health Sciences and the co-host of the very popular Nick and Roman's Empire podcast, Roman Gagliano of Blue Raider Football.
You know, Roman, to become a breakout performer of the year doesn't happen by accident. It takes a lot of hours and hard work to develop those skill sets. And many of you fit that bill, but here are the ones that stood out to us the most this year.
Female Breakout Performer of the Year. Eden Qualley, soccer. In her third season with the Blue Raiders, Qualley appeared and started in all 19 matches for the Blue Raiders, earning a spot on the All-CUSA third team. The junior forward featured as Middle Tennessee's second leading scorer with 5 goals, including 2 game-winning goals, to go with 3 assists and 13 points. Lexi Medlock, softball. Between her sophomore and junior seasons, Medlock has increased her batting average by over 30 points, her slugging percentage by 60 points, and has raised her on-base percentage by over 50%. With many games still to be played in 2025, Medlock has recorded more RBI, home runs, runs, hits, and walks than in 2024. Alessia Truden, women's tennis. After missing most of last spring due to an injury and illness, Truden has been a rock on the top courts for MTSU in 2025. Sitting with a 9-4 record in singles on court 1 and having a 13-3 record in doubles on court 2, Truden has helped MTSU women's tennis to their most wins as a team since 2018. Abby Lee, women's golf. In her senior season, Lee has taken tremendous strides on the course, dropping her average by over 2 strokes down to 73.41. As of April 8th, her stroke average is the 3rd best single season average in program history. After not placing in the top 10 in any tournament in the first 3 seasons as a Blue Raider, She has earned 2 this year, including a second-place finish at the Golf Week Spring Challenge. Female Breakout Performer of the Year.
I'm proud to present the RCA Female Performer of the Year, and it goes to Lexi Matter.
My teammates and my coaches for always believing in me and my family, and most importantly, I would like to thank God for just allowing me to be here.
The award for Male Breakout Performer is presented by the Dean of the Jones College of Business, Dr. Joyce Heems, and the President of the Student Athlete Advisory Council, Abby Lee of Blue Raider Women's Golf.
A breakthrough performer is a recognition given to an individual who has delivered an outstanding performance that signifies a major step forward in their career. There were several who had breakthrough years this year, and here are the nominees for the Male Breakout Performer of the Year.
Male Breakout Performer of the Year. Anthony Bynum. Football. Redshirt freshman Anthony Bynum turned in a strong rookie campaign, finishing 3rd on the team in tackles and leading the defensive front to earn CUSA All-Freshman honors. Bynum ended the year with 60 tackles and led the team in tackles for loss with 6.5 to go with 2.5 sacks. His 60 stops went down as the 2nd most by any defensive end in CUSA. Shu Matsuoka, men's tennis. Matsuoka found his way into the starting lineup in 2024, but has cemented his importance into the Blue Raider lineup as a junior this spring, playing at a variety of courts for MTSU, as high as Court 2 at times this season. Matsuoka has twice been named CUSA Athlete of the Week this spring, thanks to his great singles play. Clay Badalak, baseball. Senior infielder Clay Badalak has made a significant leap at the plate this season, raising his batting average by 150 points from 175 to an impressive 347, while he also improved his field percentage by nearly 100 points this season as well. Offensively, he ranks 2nd on the team in both batting average and doubles, while being tied for the team lead in triples. Tori Alston, men's basketball. After redshirting his first season in Murfreesboro, Tori Alston began his career on the court with a splash, earning his first career double-double in his first collegiate game. Alston was a force to be reckoned with from there out, being voted to the CUSA All-Freshman team. The Durham, North Carolina native ranks 2nd on the team in blocks with 33 and is responsible for a majority of the team's memorable dunks this season. Male Breakout Performer of the Year.
And the RCA for Male Breakout Performer of the Year goes to Clay Badalak.
Most importantly, I want to thank God. Without Him, this wouldn't be possible. And I want to thank my teammates, my coaches, my parents for just believing in me. Thank you.
Please welcome Deputy Athletic Director Diane Turnham and the Community Service Chair of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, Ansley Blevins of Blue Raider Softball.
The Community Service Award has become one of the most prestigious awards that each team is working for each year. Our coaches and our student athletes do thousands of hours of community service work each year, whether it's the Special Olympics, which is next week, free clinics for children in our community, or the Reading Raiders program at our local schools. We stay busy in our community. It is our chance to give back to our town for our teams.
The team who has put together the most hours of community service will be the one to earn this award. While only one team can win the award, all of our teams deserve a round of applause for all they do in our community. With that, I'm proud to announce that the 2025 Community Service Award winner is a repeat winner. With over 831 hours of community service, the award goes to the women's soccer team.
In the Miracle League of Murfreesboro, MTSU Triathlon, MTSU Ice Camp for students with disabilities, Stuff the Bus for United Way and the College of Education, Middle Tennessee Christian soccer teams, MTSU soccer clinics, Friday Night Live with MTSU Athletics Night, NICU Ascension St. Thomas fundraiser, Kings, Hammer, Murfreesboro soccer teams, Stone River soccer teams, Tops Soccer, Reading Across America, the NGSSD Clinic, and the Campus School Kindergarten Field Trip. Please congratulate our Community Service Award winners.
Thank you so much for this award. It really shows all of our hard work this season. One of our core values for our team is service, so we really love giving back to our community in every way that we can. Thank you.
You know, here at the Raiders' Choice Awards, we not only pass out awards, we try to keep you somewhat entertained. And as always, you guys are the star of the show when the cameras are on and shining on the blue carpet.
I'm here on the blue carpet. My name is Makai Mosby, and I'm with Director of Athletics, Chris Massaro. How are you feeling tonight, sir?
I'm feeling great, man. You're looking good. You got your nice felt tie on. So everybody's looking good tonight, but I don't know if anybody can match you, Makai.
No, sir. This is a very rare occasion. Not only do I get Chris Massaro on camera, but I got you in a matching vest and a matching bow tie. You pulled out all the stops. What are you looking forward to tonight?
Just seeing all the student athletes. This is the one time that they all can be together and all celebrate each other's accomplishments. And I just marvel at all their accomplishments, and so we can't wait to give out the awards and celebrate it all together.
Give me the funniest thing that you've experienced being on this campus so far.
A memory that they've showed us from last year on the baseball team. Brett Von Dolen hit a home run his third of the game, and it was awesome. Went up for a little celebration, slipped, and just fell on his butt, and it was really funny.
Okay, injuries are clearly funny. Speaking of being dressed up, I mean, who are we wearing tonight?
This really exotic brand called Amazon. Yes. Mm-hmm.
That play of the game, right? That walk-off home run versus Sam Houston, you really pulled that one off. What was going through your head?
Well, I was just trusting God through all of it. I mean, it all goes out to my teammates. They're the ones that got the inning going, so that's all I can say.
Let's go. Come on, we can get the whole thing. Come on, the whole thing. I'm trying to figure out, everybody else got on brown loafers.
No.
Did you not get the brown loafer memo?
I didn't get the memo. I didn't get the memo.
Rock and roll on 3. 1, 2, 3. Rock and roll! Woo! Rock and roll!
It is time to find out the game or event of the year. Please welcome Matt Jernigan, President and Chief Executive Officer of the Ascend Federal Credit Union, and Hannah Murphy of Blue Raider Soccer.
Hello. Many of you have had the opportunity to experience that special moment in your athletic careers. It is that one moment, the special games are the ones that will still be talked about when you and your teammates come back to campus and reminisce about your time here at MTSU. This year, the Blue Raider fans have had several choices to choose from when they voted on game or event of the year. So here are our nominees.
Game Event of the Year. Soccer. 2-0 win versus WKU. The Middle Tennessee women's soccer team closed out of the three-match homestand late in Conference USA play with a 2-0 shutout win over Western Kentucky, thanks to goals from Manon Labarge and Lexi Dendis. It was the first three-point game for the Blue Raiders against the Hilltoppers since 2017. Softball, win at number 19, Mississippi State. The Middle Tennessee softball team came back from 2-0 down to knock off the number 19 Bulldogs in a midweek matchup in 2025. Addie Edgman's two-run home run in the sixth inning tied the game 2-2, setting up Ava Tempe's go-ahead RBI single with 2 outs in the top of the seventh to give MTSU the lead. Layla Eamon shut the door on the game in the seventh en route to a complete game win versus the Bulldogs. Men's tennis, 2024 NCAA tournament win over number 30 Georgia Tech. In their 5th regionals appearance in a row, the Blue Raiders took down Georgia Tech to advance to the second round of the NCAA regional. In that match, the Raiders beat the Yellow Jackets 4-1, and seeing the Raiders take the doubles point, and seeing 3 straight set wins from Andre Horak, Javier Cueto Ramos, and Demis Taramonlis to claim the win. Women's tennis, win over Louisville in the home opener. Facing off against a Power 4 foe, the Blue Raiders started strong, clinching the doubles point with wins on Court 1 and Court 3. In singles play, MTSU wins on Court 1, 3, and 6 paved the way for the Blue Raiders to clinch the win against the Cardinals. Women's golf, team win at the Cardinal Cup. In just their second tournament of the season, under new head coach Lauren Wamsley, the women's golf team won its first championship in 2 years, knocking off 3 Power 5 foes to do so. The Blue Raiders sat in the top 3 in all 3 rounds of the tournament before pulling ahead in the final 18 holes, finishing 3 strokes better than the second place team. 2 student athletes finished in the top 10 in the individual competition, led by Ella Manley placing 6th. Women's basketball, the win in the CUSA semifinals over WKU. Middle Tennessee women's basketball pulled away late in the Blue Raiders' 71-63 win over rivals Western Kentucky to advance to the Conference USA Tournament Finals. Jalen Gregory drained a go-ahead three-pointer with 2:02 left to play and followed it up with another one with just 36 seconds remaining in regulation to gain the lead for good for the Blue Raiders. Men's basketball, the win at WKU on February 15th. The Blue Raiders pulled away in the EA Diddle Arena to earn a 10-point victory over Western Kentucky, securing the regular season series sweep over the Hilltoppers. The 10-point margin of victory marked the largest in Bowling Green since 2017 for Middle Tennessee, and was the first time since 2020 that 3 Blue Raiders scored 20-plus points in the same game. Game Event of the Year.
As voted on by the fans, the 2025 Raiders' Choice Award for Gamer Event of the Year goes to 2 winners this year. Our first winner is men's tennis win over number 30 Georgia Tech.
Thank you, Blue Raider fans, for voting for us for Game of the Year against Georgia Tech.
Thanks again, Blue Raider fans. We're currently on the road trying to pick up another NCAA tournament win. Go Blue!
Our second game/event of the year this year goes to softball win at number 19 Mississippi State.
First of all, we just want to say all glory to God and thank you guys for voting for us. Our games aren't over yet. Come out this weekend and support. Thank y'all.
Earlier in the show, we recognized those student athletes who achieved a 3.0. Now, let's recognize those who achieved a 3.5 GPA and above in the spring and fall of 2024.
Well, give yourself a round of applause, our 3-5s. For our next award, please welcome Director of Athletics, Chris Massaro, and one of my partners on the Blue Raider Network for over 44 years. Please welcome Wayne Gross.
The Raiders' Choice Award has always been about recognizing excellence and impact for our student athletes and on our university and community.
Tonight, we turn around this with the Blue Raider Impact Award. We recognize a couple whose efforts have made a positive impact on our student athletes.
On behalf of the baseball program, we want to thank Steve Smith and his family for all the contributions over the years. He and his wife Denise, we love having them at as many of our games as they can possibly attend, and the impact that Steve's made over the years and the fact that he played in our program and has been a part of Blue Raider baseball as a player is extra special as well. We are so appreciative, and congratulations, Steve.
Early on, I saw real quick that Steve Smith was a giver. He was not a taker, he was a giver. You would see him at the baseball games and the football games and the men's and women's basketball games, and at all times you would see Denise there with him. When we needed Bill Blue, guess who stepped up? When we needed some things to go right with the Murphy Center, again, guess who stepped up and made sure, went to the governor and to the state legislation with Dr. McPhee and made sure things came back like it should, gave us the money that we needed to revamp Murphy Center. And how special of a couple they are, how special Steve is, how special Denise is. This award that they're getting tonight, they very much deserve.
Well, Steve, it's been a little over 50 years since you and I started school out here at MTSU. Over that 50 years, there's not one time that I came to you and asked you to do something for MTSU, and you always responded by saying, just let me know what I need to do. And you've been true blue since before Dr. McPhee came out with that slogan, You were true blue when we first came to school here, and you've never taken those colors away from inside of you. And the old saying is that it takes a good woman to be behind a good man. And Denise, that's what you've done. And we're just so proud to be able to give this award to you, and go blue.
It's very rare for a chairman of the Board of Trustees to also be in your school's Athletic Hall of Fame. And Steve did that. He was an outstanding left-handed pitcher for us in the 70s. He's also been in a true partnership with Denise. And we've been over to their house for countless athletic fundraisers where they've hosted it and raised a lot of money and those kind of things for us. And then Steve, when we did the Build Blue campaign, Steve was one of the first $1 million donors we had. And not only did he give us $1 million, but then he went out and got his friends and associates to also contribute. So Steve and Denise have been fantastic partners. They've been giving and been philanthropic from day one, from his graduation till now. He always is thinking about ways to help our athletes. And his primary concern is that you guys graduate. And Denise is his main organizer, keeps everything running, and she's just one of the best people I've ever been around. And so it's our honor to be able to give this award to Steve and Denise Smith. All right, so I'll open up the envelope. There's no mystery. The Impact Award goes to our good friends and our Steve and Denise Smith. So let's have a standing ovation for all they've done.
Well, what would men do with their hands if it wasn't for their pockets when they talk? Well, I feel like a turtle on a fence post. You know, I didn't get here without a lot of help. Democrats would get that probably. I thank you for this. My mother would have enjoyed all those nice things. Denise is here in spirit. Thank you.
Again this year, the Blue Raiders had 2 more team titles so far, and there are several more opportunities for hardware yet to come this spring. The Lady Raider basketball team claimed yet another regular season championship in Conference USA, and our men's tennis team won their 6th Conference USA championship in a row. Want to wish them all the best of luck this weekend in Knoxville and beat those Blue Devils of Duke. Now, not that we'd want to brag about it at all, but Middle Tennessee has claimed 44 team titles since joining Conference USA, which is more than any other school in Conference USA. That's a Blue Raider brag. In addition to team titles, we're extremely proud of the individual champions that have come out of our programs. This year, 13 individual championships were claimed by 10 different Blue Raider student athletes so far. Now, take a look at the screen as we recognize our individual champions from 24-25.
Stephen Alogie, 2024 CUSA Outdoor Championship. Odelia Jipchumba, 2024 CUSA Outdoor Championship and Cross Country CUSA Championship. Carmelo Canizaro, 2024 CUSA Outdoor Championship. Lakeisha Smith, 2024 CUSA Outdoor Championship. Victoria Ruznikova, 2024 CUSA Outdoor Championship. Andre Horak and Kareem Alameen, ITA Ohio Valley Regional. Brian Kiptu, 2024 Outdoor and 2025 Indoor CUSA Championship. Alan Kiplagat, Cross Country CUSA Championship and 2025 Indoor CUSA Championships. McDonald Sungak, Indoor CUSA Championship.
Let's give all of our individual champions a great round of applause. A special thank you to all of our Blue Raider Athletic Association members and other donors who have contributed to these championships by helping our student athletes have all the resources they need to succeed. So thank you all very, very much. Next up, Performance of the Year. The Blue Raider Nation has spoken with their votes for Performance of the Year. Here to present that award are Aaliyah Lloyd Weldon and Tyler Normand of Old South Properties and Peyton Deidesheimer of Blue Raider Volleyball.
It is a special night when a player has risen to the challenge and puts together an incredible performance. It is so fun to watch.
There were many great performances this year, and one of these will soon be named Performance of the Year.
Performance of the Year. Brett Von Dolen, 10 RBI game versus WKU. The day after the 2024 RCAs, Von Dolen led MTSU to a 16-9 win over rival WKU by hitting 3 home runs, including 2 grand slams. Von Dolen finished the night 4 for 5 at the dish with 10 RBI, becoming the first Blue Raider since Miles Christian on April 5th, 2019, to hit 3 home runs in a single game. Nicholas Vaniato, 456 passing yards against WKU. Vaniato fell 3 yards shy of West Count's school record of 459 passing yards with a 456-yard night on 24 of 31 passing against WKU. Counting his rushing yards against the Hilltoppers, Vaniato set the single-game total offense record with 477 yards, breaking the previous mark set by Joe Craddock in 2007 against ULM. Lau Jansen, record-tying 39 digs versus Sam Houston. In a match against Sam Houston on September 26th, Lau Jansen recorded an astonishing 39 digs to tie the program's all-time record for digs in a single match. She set the outright program record for digs in a set with 9.75 digs per set. Alan Kiplagat, named All-American at the NCAA Cross Country Championships. In the NCAA Cross Country National Championship, Alan Kiplagat achieved the best finish in MTSU history, placing 19th. He also was the first freshman to cross the line, crowning him the NCAA's fastest freshman in the 10K and grabbing him All-American honors. Demi Gronauer, clean sweep against Sam Houston in the CUSA quarterfinals. Gronauer earned her stripes in Middle Tennessee's penalty shootout win over number 4 seed Sam Houston in the Conference USA quarterfinal. The freshman goalkeeper recorded her 5th clean sheet of the season with 4 saves in regulation, in addition to a save from the penalty spot in the shootout to help send the Blue Raiders into their first conference semifinal since 2021. Ilaria Spasetti, 3-set singles win against Louisville. Spasetti stepped up to help the Blue Raiders take down ACC opponent Louisville back in January. In her singles match on Court 2, Spasetti grinded out a 3-set win, defeating her opponent 6-4, 1-6, 6-2, to help the Blue Raiders seal the deal in a win over a Power 4 opponent. Drew Horn no-hitter versus Oakland to win National Pitcher of the Week. Redshirt sophomore Drew Horn tossed just the 5th no-hitter in MTSU baseball history on March 9th against Oakland. The Smyrna, Tennessee native fanned a career-high 13 batters while walking just 2 on 110 pitches, earning him a plethora of National Pitcher of the Week honors. Women's basketball's second quarter defense against Kennesaw State in the CUSA quarterfinals. Nation's #1 defense put on a clinic in the second quarter of the CUSA tournament quarterfinals against Kennesaw State, outscoring the Owls 24-0 in the second quarter. It's the first time the Blue Raiders have held an opponent scoreless through an entire quarter, the first time that happened in CUSA tournament history, and the 5th time it happened in any NCAA conference tournament. Jenna Watt, 2 homers and 6 RBI in a win at number 24 Liberty. In the Blue Raiders win over number 24 Liberty, Jenna Watt smashed 2 3-run home runs to help hand the Flames their first Conference USA loss of the season. Watt's 6 RBI tied the program record for most RBI in a single game. Brian Kiptoo, named Performer of the Meet at the CUSA Indoor Championships. Kiptoo was named the 2025 Men's Track Performer of the Meet at the 2025 CUSA Indoor Track and Field Championships. After winning 22 points for the Blue Raiders, the most of all competitors, men's or women's, in the meet. Kiptoo took home the gold medal in the mile and the silver in the 3,000 meters, rounding out his day with 5th in the 5,000 meter race. Issa Mustafa, 30 points and 20 rebounds versus Liberty. In the penultimate game of the regular season, Mustafa tallied a stat line that had not been seen in modern MTSU history. A 30-point, 20-rebound double-double. Mustafa was the 3rd player in CUSA history with a 30-20 game, and just the 3rd D1 player to do it this season. Layla Amon, complete game win at number 19, Mississippi State. In the Blue Raiders' victory at number 19, Mississippi State, Amon put the team on her back, throwing a complete game and holding the Bulldogs offense, who averaged over 7 runs per game, to just 2 runs, helping the Blue Raiders win 3-2 in the midweek contest. Purity Sanga, 2024 NCAA Outdoor Championships appearance in the 10K. During the 2024 outdoor season, Sanga represented Middle Tennessee at the NCAA Outdoor Championships hosted in Eugene, Oregon. Sanga ran in the 10,000 meter, placing 19th in the event, but becoming only a handful of Blue Raiders to make it into the Outdoor Championships. Marcus Vargin top 10 finish at the Louisiana Classics, en route to posting a 4 under par 212 and logging his 2nd consecutive top 10 finish. Marcus carded a career-low 6 under par 66 in the final round of the Louisiana Classics. His 6 under par 66 is tied for the 16th best round in program history. Performance of the Year.
The RCA for Performance of the Year was definitely a fan favorite, and the winner is Drew Horn with baseball.
Thank you for this award. God bless.
Academic perfection is considered when one achieves a 4.0 grade point average. Through hard work, dedication, and lots of study hours, several student athletes have achieved a 4.0 during the spring and fall semesters of 2024.
These are the student athletes who had a 4.0 GPA for both the spring and fall semesters. Eston Snyder, baseball. Grant Snyder, baseball. Gracie Dodgen, women's basketball. Dora Van Rees, women's basketball. Brody Butler, football. Calais Butts, soccer. Manan Labarji, soccer. Ainsley Blevins, softball. Jacine Espinal, softball. Ratusha Shafulka, women's tennis. Radaya Shah, women's tennis. Ilarius Bassetti, women's tennis. Alicia Trudin, women's tennis. Kareem Alameen, men's tennis. Andre Horak, men's tennis. Jakob Crosslock, men's tennis. Abby Lee, women's golf. Luke Perkins, men's golf. Haley Gorham, women's track and field. Victoria Rusnikova, women's track and field. Sarah Tompkins, women's track and field. Benjamin Jones, men's track and field.
Now, if you were recognized in the 3.0 category, the 3.5 category, or the 4.0 category, would you please stand? We just wanted to take this moment to recognize our academic champions. The word student is the very first part of student athlete. Middle Tennessee has a great tradition of being champions in the sport and in the classroom. To present our Team GPA Awards, please welcome the faculty representative to athletics, Mr. Rick Cottle, and from Blue Raider Baseball, the treasurer of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, Eston Snyder.
Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Our student athletes are vital in this university. They work very hard individually as well as collectively towards the success of their team. And the university is blessed to have a group of coaches that foster that culture so that these student athletes can succeed.
Here are the winners for the Spring 2024 and Fall 2024 GPA Awards. The RCA for the highest team GPA in the spring of 2024 with a GPA of 3.721 goes to women's golf.
Thank you all. First, I would like to say thank you to our coaches and to President Dr. McPhee, to Chris Massaro, Diane Turnham, and Todd, my guy, Todd, and Lee DeLeon for your continuous support of our team. Thank you so much. Go Blue Raiders! Woo!
And the RCA for the highest team GPA for the fall of 2024 with a GPA of 3.744 goes to women's tennis.
I guess I'll take it, but thanks everyone, and thanks to our coaches for
I don't know, believing in us. We did great this year. Thank you, everyone.
In addition to our student athletes, we are very proud of our spirit squads, including the Band of Blue, pep bands, and Blue Raider cheerleaders. They all do a great job and deserve our recognition. In 2025, the MT Dance Team continued their positive momentum and gained national acclaim with a great showing at the College Classic in Orlando, placing 3rd in Division I Hip Hop and 5th in Division I Jazz, but that wasn't all. In the Spirit Showdown, the MT Dance Team finished number 1 and came home national champions. Please welcome our national champion MT Dance Team.
We are so grateful to be here with all you guys tonight. Literally last year, this time, we were sitting with Coach Brooke and we were like talking to her about what we wanted for this next season, and we did exactly that with hard work, dedication, our amazing coach, and most importantly, God. Thank you guys.
Many of you are recognized for being the best in Conference USA. Others are recognized for being the best on your team. Then there's the highest recognition of all, becoming an All-American.
Savannah Wheeler, 2024 World Exposure Report Mid-Major All-American. Purity Sanga, 2024 NCAA Outdoor Track 10,000 meter Honorable Mention. Alan Kiplagat, NCAA Cross Country All-American. Zach Clayton, Pro Football Focus College Freshman All-American and College Football Network Honorable Mention Freshman All-American. Holden Willis, Sports Illustrated Honorable Mention, College Football Network Honorable Mention, and Heroes Sports Group of 5, Second Team All-American.
Congratulations to all of our All-Americans. You know, we're down to the final few awards of the night, and for the first of those, please welcome our Director of Athletics, Chris Massaro, and also with him for our first award, MTSU Senior Advisor for Veterans and Leadership Initiatives, Lieutenant General Keith Huber.
Well, we're getting to that time of the night, so let's hand out some more hardware. The Female Athlete of the Year is the prestigious award given to one of those who's contributed to her team's success, respects the game, is a good teammate, and is a respected leader. It's an athlete who stands out amongst her teammates. As you take a look at this year's nominees, you'll find that each woman possesses these great qualities.
Female Athlete of the Year. Lauren Spanstra, soccer. In her 5th and final season in Murfreesboro, Spanstra appeared and started in all 19 games in the back four, finishing the season with 7 assists, which ranked 2nd in Conference USA. She recorded 7 points, 4 shots, and 2 shots on target, career high totals in all categories, earning 3rd team All-CUSA honors. Jenna Want, softball. Freshman Jenna Want has broken onto the scene for MTSU softball, becoming the offensive engine for the Blue Raiders at third base. Want has won 2 CUSA Freshman of the Week awards and leads the team in average, on-base percentage, runs scored, doubles, RBI, and walks. The Ontario, Canada native tied the program record for RBI in a single game with 6 in an upset win at number 24 Liberty. Cassidy Mattia, women's tennis. Mattia has been the most consistent and most dominant player for the Blue Raiders this season. sporting an 11-5 record in singles, including a 7-2 record on court 4, and having a 13-4 record in doubles. Mattia has helped MTSU to its most wins in a season since 2018. Anastasia Boldareva, women's basketball. Boldareva, a 6'7" standout from Moscow, Russia, dominated on both ends of the floor throughout the season. She averaged a double-double while leading the nation in total blocks and blocks per game, anchoring the nation's top-ranked defense, becoming the first MTSU player to win consecutive CUSA Defensive Player of the Year honors. Abby Lee, women's golf. Lee has stepped into the veteran leadership role with grace this season, helping lead the team to a tournament title and a runner-up finish. With a 73.41 stroke average, she ranks 3rd in program history for a single season and leads the team with 7 rounds of at or below par. With the lowest round of the season, a 67, she's tied for 4th lowest round in MTSU history. Odelia Jepchumba, cross country. In her first season of cross country, Odelia Jepchumba finished in 1st place at the Conference USA Championship and went on to win Conference USA Athlete of the Year and Conference USA Freshman of the Year honors. She was also awarded Conference USA Athlete of the Week and Conference USA Freshman of the Week 3 times during the regular season. Adriana Rhoda, volleyball. A first-team all-conference selection, Rhoda led Conference USA in kills with 484 to rank 4th in single-season history at MTSU during the 25-point era. Rhoda, who recorded 20 or more kills 7 times and 15 or more 19 times, also broke the program record for career service aces with 117. Female Athlete of the Year.
Truly an impressive group of ladies. I personally congratulate each of you for your very significant accomplishments. The Raiders' Choice Award 2025 Female Athlete of the Year goes to Anastasia Boldareva.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bend over. I'm just gonna say thank you so much for this award to all my teammates. I couldn't do what I did, all the block shots. I couldn't play as good defense if my teammates would be as good. So thank you to them, to my coaches and everybody around me, my family, and just everybody who helped me.
Joining Mr. Massaro on stage to present our next award, please welcome the Secretary of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, Kara Salashi of women's tennis.
All right, it's time for the Male Athlete of the Year award. It's the highest honor of athletic accomplishments for any male athlete, and we had some outstanding performances and nominees. The Male Athlete of the Year will embody many of the same qualities as our female winners and Naz just demonstrated. He respects the game, he's a respected leader, is a great teammate, and stands out amongst his peers. Here are the nominees for this prestigious award.
Male Athlete of the Year. Alan Kiplagat, cross country. In his debut season of cross country with the Blue Raiders, Alan Kiplagat achieved the best finish in MTSU history at the NCAA National Championship, placing 19th as the first freshman finisher, earning him All-American honors. Kiplagat also claimed the Conference USA Individual Championship with a commanding 25-second victory, earning him honors as Conference USA Athlete of the Year and Freshman of the Year. Holden Willis, football. Holden Willis, a first-team All-Conference member at tight end for the second year in a row, enjoyed another career year at MTSU. Willis set career season marks in receptions, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns, with his receptions and receiving yards ranking among the top 10 of all tight ends nationally. Andre Horak, men's tennis. Horak has been the anchor for the Blue Raiders in both singles and doubles this season. Horak's doubles duo with Kareem Alameen has been ranked as high as number 40 in the nation this season, while Horak's singles record of 10-6 has helped MTSU stay in the top 50 of the ITA rankings. Aston Snyder, baseball. The 4-year starting outfielder has continued his impressive Blue Raider career this season, leading the team in batting average, OPS, at-bats, runs, hits, doubles, hit by pitches, on-base percentage, and stolen bases. Nationally, he ranks in the top 30 with stolen bases and has been a plus defender in center field for the Blue Raiders. Issam Mustafa, men's basketball. After transferring from TCU, Issam Mustafa made the most of it, earning Conference USA Newcomer of the Year with a stellar season. He led the conference in rebounds and double-doubles, finishing the season with 14 double-doubles. He was second in the conference and first on the team in field goal percentage at 60.6%, coming in at 9th in program history for the best mark in a single season. Marcus Varjan, men's golf. Marcus has been a standout for the Blue Raiders this season, playing in every event and scoring for MTSU in 20 of his 21 rounds. He's posted 12 rounds of par or better and 7 rounds in the 60s, logging 6 top 20 finishes, including his top career finish, tying for second at the Loyola Intercollegiate. Male Athlete of the Year.
All of these nominees had phenomenal years, but one rose to the top. This winner is a very special student athlete. Our 2025 Male Athlete of the Year is Issam Mustafa.
I think you're taller than me. I want to thank God, first, my family, and all my teammates behind me. You know, I wouldn't do this without them. My coaches, all of you guys, I appreciate the support. Thank you guys. Go Blue.
I'm on the blue carpet with the soccer team, women's soccer. How are y'all feeling tonight?
I'm feeling amazing, feeling great here with my boys. Here to have a good time. Yup.
Okay. Well, leave one encouraging word for all of the athletes watching tonight.
Go bro. Be a beast. Let's go, boys.
Be a beast. Let's go, boys. T. Dan's team has made their arrival. How do y'all feel tonight, ladies?
We're feeling amazing and just really thankful to be here.
Talk about the award. Let's talk about it. What did we win?
We won a trophy and we got that ring.
Let's see the rings. All right. They blinging tonight. Right, can I get a Let's Go Blue something? Because we never get to hear the dance team. We always dancing and stuff. Can I get a Let's Go Blue?
Let's go Blue!
What do you got to say to everybody who was struggling to get ready today that it took them longer than 10 minutes to put their fit on?
On a real note, it took me a while to be able to do some, you feel me? But just wear what you're comfortable in, you know? Like, you're going to figure it out. Just keep on trying stuff. Don't care what other people think.
All right, we got Blue Raider Nation watching. What do you have to say to the folks, the supporters who are home watching us tonight?
I appreciate y'all. I'm on the football team. Get ready for a great season next year. We put in that work this summer. We're going to keep on putting in that work. This fall going to be a movie. Watch.
All right, can I get a Let's Go Blue?
Let's go blue, baby.
All of our athletes who are watching tonight, what do you have to say to them, Dr. McPhee?
We are proud of the accomplishment, both, most importantly, in the classroom, but also on the playing fields and on the courts.
Absolutely. Mrs. McPhee, do you have anybody you want to shout out tonight?
Just go blue. That's the best I can do.
Just go blue. All right, we're looking forward to seeing everybody inside the Raiders Choice Award right here 2025. You don't want to miss it. Our final awards of the night are the True Blue President's Awards. In his tenure as president at MTSU, Dr. Sidney McPhee has provided unwavering leadership through one of the most exciting times in our university's history. We've seen incredible growth of academic programs, and we're also seeing tangible growth in facilities under his leadership and guidance. On August 21st, Dr. McPhee will celebrate his 24th anniversary as president here at Middle Tennessee. So please help me welcome the president of Middle Tennessee State University, Dr. Sidney A. McPhee.
Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, it is always a pleasure and honor to present these awards. It is one of the highlights of our university as the academic year comes to an end. Our nominees are truly exceptional. The nominees' accomplishments in the areas of academic success, athletic success, and community service, and all the intangibles that embodies the true blue spirit are taken into consideration. Here are the nominees for the Female True Blue President's Award.
President's Award, female candidates. Jalen Gregory, women's basketball. On the hardwood, Gregory started all 35 games for the Blue Raiders this season, averaging 13 points per game, and became MTSU's all-time leader in career three-pointers with 344 for her career. Her shooting prowess also places her second all-time in CUSA in career three-pointers made, and second in league history with an .877 career free throw average. As the Blue Raiders' top perimeter defender, Gregory has held every player she has primarily guarded under their season average, playing a pivotal role in MTSU boasting the nation's #1 defense. Off the court, Jalen Gregory is currently pursuing a Master of Professional Studies with a concentration in strategic leadership, where she's maintained a perfect 4.0 GPA. The talented guard graduated in August of 2024 with a Bachelor of Science in Psychology, with minors in biology and athletic coaching, and was inducted into the Chi Alpha Sigma National College Athlete Honor Society earlier this spring. Olivia Bronner, volleyball. In her first year as a Blue Raider, Bronner played a large role on the team, finishing second on the team in digs and digs per set, and third on the team in service aces. The Cedar Falls, Iowa native notched 17 or more digs 4 times and double-digit digs 10 times in the 2024 season. For her performance versus New Mexico State, Bronner was named the Conference USA Defensive Player of the Week and Tennessee Sports Writers Association Volleyball Player of the Week. Off the court, Bronner was inducted in the Chi Alpha Sigma National College Athlete Honor Society. She volunteers off the court by reading to children at the Succeed Family Literacy Night at John Pittard Elementary School, helping to clean up trash in the Murphy Discovery Center, cleaning and organizing the Liberty Station, and helping with a school event at Reeves Rogers Elementary. Aiden Qualley, soccer. In her third season with the Blue Raiders, Qualley appeared and started in all 19 matches for the Blue Raiders, earning a spot on the All-CUSA third team. The junior forward featured as Middle Tennessee's second leading scorer with 5 goals, including 2 game-winning goals, to go with 3 assists and 13 points. Off the pitch, Qualley was recently inducted into the Chi Alpha Sigma National College Athlete Honor Society, The senior has spent numerous hours giving back to the Murfreesboro community, specifically the soccer community. She volunteers her weekends with the Rising Raiders program, teaching kids the fundamentals of soccer, and helped with the United Way's Stuff the Bus, collecting school supply donations for underprivileged families in Middle Tennessee. During the season, Quali took part in Read Across America Day at Cason Lane Academy, reading to elementary classes. Abby Lee, women's golf. Lee has stepped into the veteran leadership role with grace this season, helping lead the team to a tournament title and runner-up finish. With a 73.41 stroke average, she ranks third in program history for a single season and leads the team with 7 rounds of at or below par. With the lowest round of the season, a 67, she's tied for 4th lowest round in MTSU history. Off the course, Abby Lee has spent this season showing what it means to truly be a dedicated student athlete. Beginning the athletic year as the SAAC vice president, the senior was thrown into the role of president halfway through the fall semester and has handled every challenge thrown her way. Lee has organized countless community service opportunities for SAAC and helped with a conference-wide video initiative to show how the university helps within the community. In the classroom, the Glasgow, Kentucky native has maintained a perfect 4.0 GPA while pursuing a degree in mechatronics engineering with a minor in mathematics and is a 3-time selection to the CUSA Women's Golf All-Academic Team, including a first-team nod this year. Faith Niat, track and field. One of the best distance runners on the track team, Niat has not only seen success on the track, but off it too. The Zimbabwe native competes in a handful of distance events for the Raiders, but seen the most success in the 1,500 meters, mile, and distance medley relay, being named an All-American in the mile and distance medley relay. In the most recent Tennessee invite, Niat came in second in the 1,500 meters, and coming off an indoor season that saw her set multiple personal bests in different distance events. Alessia Trudon, women's tennis. The grad student from Palermo, Italy, shows what it means to be a student athlete and seen major success both off and on the court. In the classroom, Trudon is a 2-time ITA scholar, 2022 ITA Scholar Athlete, and 2024 CUSA Commissioner's Honor Roll and Academic Medal recipient. Trudon has been a rock on the top courts for MTSU in 2025. She joined the 100-win club this season with her doubles win versus Navy. Trudon has helped MTSU women's tennis to their most wins as a team since 2018. Lexi Medlock, softball. Medlock has been thriving in her junior year at MTSU, sporting the best numbers of her career. The Murfreesboro native ranks in the top 3 on the team in at-bats, runs scored, hits, home runs, RBI, and ranks in the top 5 in batting average, on-base percentage, slugging percentage, OPS, and doubles. Medlock smashed 2 walk-off home runs for MTSU to take down Kennesaw State and Alabama State, and a 7th-inning go-ahead home run at Memphis. Off the field, the junior was inducted into the Chi Alpha Sigma National College Athlete Honor Society. In addition, the outfielder was selected for the $2,500 tuition grant from Dr. Pepper and the College Football Playoff Foundation. Medlock has been awarded the 2024 and 2025 CUSA Commissioner's Academic Medal and Honor Roll while volunteering her time to run a softball camp for city kids. President's Award, female candidates.
Congratulations to all of the nominees. Ladies and gentlemen, First Lady Liz McPhee and I are proud to announce that the female winner of the True Blue President's Award is Abby Lee, a senior from women's golf.
have a lot of people to thank because it truly takes a village. First of all, I would like to thank God for giving me the opportunity to play the sport that I love. I've faced a lot of adversity over the last year, and it definitely has made me stronger, so I'm glad that His plan is following through. Second, I'd like to thank my family, my parents. They've been my rock and have sacrificed so much to make my dreams come true. I'm truly grateful for them and everything they've done for me to make this year such a success. I'd like to thank my teammates. Honestly, the friendships that I've made, they're the true trophy that I'll treasure forever. All the relationships I've built through MTSU, I can't thank you all enough for that. And my coaches, Coach Collins, Coach Walmsley, thank you for pushing me to be the best athlete and student that I can be. Special shout out to Todd Wyatt and Ms. Counts and the Student Athlete Enhancement Center for all that they do for our student athletes. Chris Massaro, Diane Turnham, Lee DeLeon, Daryl Simpson, thank you guys so much for keeping the big machine running. And then finally, I would like to thank Dr. McPhee and Miss Liz McPhee for all they do for our university. Miss Liz, thank you for being my MTSU mom. Thank you for making this a truly special place. And thank you to you all for everything. Go Blue.
And now, our male nominees are just as remarkable. Let's meet our True Blue President's Award nominees in the male category.
President's Award, male candidates. Eston Snyder, baseball. Franklin, Tennessee native Eston Snyder continues to add to his impressive Blue Raider career, having started in the outfield all 4 years and currently leading the team in 9 major statistical categories this season. Off the field, Snyder has excelled academically, earning a spot on the Conference USA Commissioner's Honor Roll all 4 years, along with 3 Conference USA academic medals. In 2024, he was also named to the Conference USA All-Academic Team. Snyder is passionate about giving back to the community. Last fall, he read to children across Rutherford County and volunteered in Dallas, helping to pack boxes for the North Texas Food Bank with the Student Athlete Advisory Committee. Marcus Varjan, men's golf. Marcus has been a standout for the Blue Raiders this season, playing in every event and scoring for MTSU in 20 of his 21 rounds. He's posted 12 rounds of par or better and 7 rounds in the 60s, logging 6 top 20 finishes, including his top career finish, tying for second at the Loyola Intercollegiate. A standout in the classroom, Varjan majors in information systems, being named to the CUSA Commissioner's Honor Roll for the 2023-24 school year, and recently was inducted into the Chi Alpha Sigma National College Athlete Honor Society. Carmelo Canizaro, track and field. A CUSA Commissioner's Honor Roll recipient, Canizaro has come to Middle Tennessee and seen impact in the classroom and on the track, being in the conversation as one of the best steeplechase athletes to come through MTSU. Canizaro has been named First Team All-Conference USA in the 3,000-meter steeplechase and Second Team in the distance medley relay during his Blue Raider career. Kareem Alameen, men's tennis. Alameen has played in all 22 matches for the Blue Raiders this season, with all matches in either singles or doubles being on either Court 1 and Court 2. The only ranked player in singles for the Blue Raiders, ranking as high as number 98 in the country this season. Alameen's doubles partnership with Andre Horak is also ranked, reaching as high as number 40 as a team this year. Alameen is a recipient of the CUSA Commissioner's Honor Roll and Academic Medal, joining the Chi Alpha Sigma National College Athlete Honor Society, while majoring in psychology with minors in neuroscience and entrepreneurship. Nicholas Vadiato. Football. Vadiato started in all 12 games in 2024, becoming just the second player in MTSU history to record multiple 3,000-yard passing seasons. Vadiato's 3,092 passing yards led Conference USA and went down as the most ever by a junior in MTSU history. The Plantation, Florida native ended the year ranked 17th nationally in completions per game, 19th in passing yards per game, and 24th in total passing yards. A CUSA All-Academic selection, Vadiato was also an AFCA All Good Works Team nominee, for his community service, academics, and performance on the field. President's Award, male candidates.
Ladies and gentlemen, First Lady Liz McPhee and I are proud to announce the male winner of the True Blue President's Award is a young man who's made us all so very proud with his play on the field, his work in the classroom, and his care for others in the community. I'm proud to bring to the stage Nick Battiato, former Blue Raider football.
First off, I would like to congratulate the rest of the nominees. You guys are amazing athletes and even better people. I would like to thank President McPhee and Mrs. McPhee for everything they've done. I would like to thank my parents, my little brother, and my little sister. The sacrifices they made, to get me to where I am and give me every opportunity I've had to get to this point. I can't thank them enough. To everyone in the athletic department, to everyone at this university, thank you for giving me the opportunity to live out every dream I've ever had. And then to all my teammates, to all my coaches, you guys are irreplaceable, and I literally cannot do anything without you guys, and you guys mean the world to me, so thank you.
Okay, just before we get into, I'm going to go off script just a little bit. I want to remind you of a couple of things. Baseball and softball, you're home this weekend. Come on out and support these guys. They're here all weekend. Men's tennis, we know, is in Knoxville getting ready to play Duke. Women's tennis will be in the WNIT next week down in Rome, Georgia. Congratulations on that. The Conference USA Track and Field Outdoor Championships will be here starting 2 weeks from tomorrow, and it will be spectacular. And as you saw so many of our track and field athletes on that screen tonight, you know that the Blue Raiders are going to do well. There are three groups of people that need to have your thanks tonight. One, the Tucker Theater crew, who just did an outstanding job. Please give them a round of applause. Matt Posey and the creative staff in athletic communications, without them you would not have seen any of that, so they deserve a big round of applause. And also Leanne Bruton and Nathan Wallach for helping organize all of this, so appreciate that very much. Also, if you, after the show, if you'd like to take photos on the stage, we'll leave everything lit up. You can do that. Also, 4Os. That your awards are out in the lobby, so be sure and pick those up. So now we can go back to the script.
Back on script, Chip. It's become a tradition to close the show with our own shining moments from this past year.
That's right.
Flip.
Oh, it's you. From the field to the pitch to the court, we saw plenty of things that earned spots on our all sports highlight. Take a look.
Surveys, gets it to a leading Corey Alston.
Diving catch, it's made once again.
Blakely, down court, step through move in the lane, banked it in. 2-strike pitch, strike 3 call.
1-0 pitch is lined into left center field. That ball is gone. That is a grand slam here. In the lane, locked it up for Luke.
Shovel to Raven, turnaround jumper from 6 feet is good.
Battiato looks, throws back, wide open is Willis. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
Gregory wide open, 3.
Drew Horn has authored a gem today.
Lost the ball, picked it up, throws it out to Mustafa. Eson turns, shoots a three, hits it with 7.4 seconds.
Parker Hughes gets there and stops him.
Channel 1 walk-off winner for the Blue Raiders. The dynasty continues. Middle Tennessee State is your champion again in 2025.
What an amazing evening. We certainly want to congratulate all of the nominees and all of our winners tonight. Please give them some more recognition with your social media posts tonight using the hashtag RCA2025.
Well, to our student athletes, as we said at the very top of the show, this is your night. So keep making us proud, because you certainly do. And thank you all for being here on this very special night. So help me out here. Wherever you go, whatever you do, always remember, be loud, be proud, be blue, true blue. All right, good night, everybody. Thank you for being here.